CoCosToy.
The mischievous Beluga and the legendary Megalodon.
Beluga friends live near the North Pole. Beluga's friends always hunted together. Mischievous Tom liked that a scary shark appeared. When his friends were surprised and scattered, Tom took over the food by himself. His friends were angry when they found out that it was a lie.
Tom, why did you lie?
Let's not play with Tom.
Okay.
The penguin family was surprised when the ice split.
We're in trouble.
Sea turtle Eugene is hunting pretty fish. Tom had an interesting idea. Tom shouted at the sea turtle, who almost caught the fish.
A great white shark is here!
Eugene, the sea turtle, was scared and hid in a small cave under the sea. But the cave was so small that he could only hide at his head. Tom burst out laughing at Eugene's embarrassment. Eugene, who knew it was a lie, wanted to scold Tom, but it didn't go his way.
I won't forgive you, oh liar Beluga.
Tom had fun teasing his friends. Inside the ice cube, there was a giant creature asleep in a frozen solid. Tom showed interest in this ice sculpture. The ice melted slowly in the hot sun.
Huh? What is this sound?
When Tom noticed something strange, he hurriedly hid behind a rock. The animal in the ice was Megalodon, the great legend! The frozen Megalodon Jack came back to life. Jack was looking around and found a minke whale. The minke whale escaped quickly, but Megalodon was faster. In shock, Tom thought he should let his friends know about this.
Eugene, we're in trouble. The giant Megalodon is here.
But Eugene didn't believe it.
Are you trying to fool me again? I don't trust you anymore.
Tom was sad that Eugene didn't believe him. Tom thought he should let Beluga know it as soon as possible.
It's doomed. A giant Megalodon has appeared.
But the Belugas didn't believe Tom. Tom was shocked. Something really happened, and no one listened to what he said. Tom finally thought he'd deal with it by himself. Then he started rolling the rocks one by one.
That's enough.
Megalodon, who hunted minke whale, was still hungry. Eugene belatedly found out what Tom said was true. Belugas know everything now. But it seemed too late to run away. Megalodon was too fast. pushed the rock vigorously. When Megalodon was crushed under a rock, all of his friends laughed together. That's when Tom was able to smile. CoCosToy. When Megalodon Jack couldn't move under the rock, Tom and his friends burst into laughter. Jack tried to get out, but it didn't work. Suddenly the ground shook and the rocks started to break. A creature that had been asleep for 100 years woke up in an underwater cave. It was the legendary Megalodon Paul. Paul, with a scary face, approached Jack and asked,
What are you doing here, bro?
Jack told the story of the Belugas.
Really? Okay.
Why don't you save me?
Paul of the superpower blew the rock away lightly.
Yay! I'm alive! Thank you!
You're welcome. We're friends. I haven't eaten in 100 years, so I'm a little hungry.
Shall we hunt Beluga? Let's eat all of them!
Innocent Beluga friends didn't know what was going to happen after a while.
That's Megalodon's.
Beluga friends ran away as fast as they could. Seeing this, the sea turtle Eugene evacuated Beluga friends into the cave.
Why don't you come out when I say nicely?
Tom heard about Megalodon from his friend.
2 scary Megalodons are there.
Megalodon started attacking the cave.
It's a tornado potato attack!
The tornado attack was really scary, but the cave was stronger than expected. Tom and his friends went to Lucy, the super humpback whale. Lucy has been a super humpback whale, 10 times bigger than a normal humpback whale, since she has eaten a lot.
Lucy, can you help us?
Lucy was scared. However, he decided to help his friends bravely.
Chopsticks attack!
Last round of attacks!
A small cave eventually collapsed. Tom and Beluga friends showed up.
Why don't you let our friends go?
That's when Lucy showed up. Lucy was huge as a super humpback whale.
Goodbye, bad chopsticks.
Eventually, Lucy easily defeated 2 Megalodons.
Thank you, Lucy.
CoCosToy.
Lucy, you're so cool. I want to be a super beluga too.
Follow me, then you can be big as much as I am.
It's even good to imagine.
The Orcas started giggling when they saw Beluga Tom and the humpback whale Lucy. so scared when he saw the group of orcas following him, so he got close to Lucy. These evil orcas had met Lucy when she was little. Lucy first evacuated Paul to a distant place before fighting with the villains. The bad guys ran at Lucy. But Lucy isn't a coward anymore.
Tornado tail attack!
Lucy's tornado tail attack throw the villains away. Tom, who fled out of the water, fell safely on Lucy's back. The Orcas, who barely came to their senses, thought they should gather more friends. They ran into two big sharks. Orcas thought they should hunt these sharks. But they were not ordinary sharks. They were much bigger than a normal shark, and the power of its tail was enormous. The orcas quickly escaped as the sharks hardly escaped from the rock. Megalodon, Jack, and Paul wanted to vent their anger on the orcas. Bill and Orcas were defeated again. The Orcas ran back to home for dear life. Orcas, who managed to join the pack, regained their confidence. But Jack and Paul didn't care.
Powerful top attack!
The Orcas had no choice but to surrender.
You guys need to help us out.
Yes, of course. We will hunt giant humpback whale. Follow me!
This place is where Lucy came with her mother when she was young. Lucy accidentally ate an ancient parrot shell. And became ridiculously large. As soon as Tom heard the story, he searched for the ancient life.
I can't find it. I wish I could be a super beluga like you.
At this time, Megalodon and the villains appeared. There are too many enemies. Lucy is in trouble! Lucy became powerless due to the Orcas' attacks.
Shall we start the final attack? Triangle attack.
Tom did it! Tom's body became ridiculously big after eating a parrot shell.
Super ultra tough attack.
Lucy and Tom laughed looking at each other.
You guys will be legendary forever.
The legendary Megalodon fell asleep from then on.